From classrooms to living rooms, smartphones to social media, Nigerian children are growing up in a world their parents could barely imagine. In this digital age, the internet isn't just a tool, it's a playground, a teacher, a window, and sometimes a trap. As connectivity spreads, so does the consequences of connectivity. For millions of children, the digital world offers knowledge, connection, creativity, but it also portends grave dangers.
50 over 60. Okay.
Nevertheless, the Nigerian Communications Commission's Child Online Safety Index report indicates that the average Nigerian child spends between 3 and 10 hours daily in front of a screen. The survey uncovered that 85% of urban 11 to 16-year-olds browse and chat on social network sites every day, while 90% of the 4 to 16-year-olds across the country have been exposed at least once to one or more of the rampant cyber risk, especially sexual content. The NCC research also shows that 20.8% of the children within the ages of 12 and 16 have either been bullied or have bullied someone online. The survey revealed that no conversation happens between parents and 50% of the 11 to 16-year-old children about their activities online, while 30% of the 11 to 16-year-old children said no teacher had ever talked to them about what they do on the internet.
Basically, I use it for assignments, connecting with friends, or watching movies. The good side of the internet is it's very educational and you can connect with people on it. The bad side is it could lead to stalking or cyberbullying, which is very bad for people or students.
Actually, I find cyberbullying online uncomfortable. Like, I scroll online and I see stuff like fat shaming and calling girls names, and I find it very uncomfortable. I usually interact with my friends about that. I talk with them mostly about what I do online.
I feel like children should naturally be up to age before you can give them phones, particularly because my kids, I don't give them phones. Parents really have to do better. You really have to watch the kids, what they watch, at all times. You really have to watch them.
We are very keen on their internet security. One of the major is this. We can create a platform where one or two teachers is not part of that platform to guide what they do.
We understand the importance of digitalization. That is why we work assiduously in ensuring that our students are taught properly and they know how to use the modern technological tools properly to advance their academics.
Between the NCC and the National Information Technology Development Agency, there are policies on protecting children online. However, the federal government is working on introducing the Child Online Access Protection Bill, aimed at making the country one of the safest digital environments for minors. The document, though, is still in the works since 2023. In November 2008, the International Telecoms Union established the Child Online Protection, an instrument for every member state to adopt to promote online safety of children around the world. Though it's been revised as of July 2020, Nigeria is yet to develop a localized version. However, the NCC adopted the EU Agency for Law Enforcement Cooperation document on online safety to develop its own document.
There's one thing with screen time psychologically that affects their mental health, which is instant gratification. When we talk about screens, they are used to this lifestyle of having to look through pictures, images, colors, and then the brain works at a very fast pace. They eventually can't retain or hold back those things. And that's because psychologically they've been used to an instant thing. So it's happening on the screen, I am doing it physically. So it is either it's happening now and I am doing it or nothing. Also, you want to foster open communication. Learn to always not to shut them out, even when they try to express themselves. So that way they feel more comfortable, they feel more safe around you.
The internet isn't going away. And for children in Nigeria, the challenge is no longer just access, but balance, protection, and empowerment. As a society, we must ask ourselves not just how connected our children are, but how safe, supported, and informed they are too. Because in this digital world, their well-being is just a click away from being uplifted or undermined. Soonest Nathaniel, Channels Television News.